Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Wetlands, we bring you live second-round coverage of the Florida Classic. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've got a tie at the very top at 9 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, definitely in contention, just one shot back at the start of play. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Here now at the first par 3 of the day, the 225-yard second. Bunkers front, left, and back. The only real trouble here. Strong par 5 to start, followed by a good par 3. The second hole is 225 yards.
2 bunkers, Rich, when you look at this par 3. In between is a nice corridor. And that's really the line that you want to be looking at going at this par 3. Just thread the gap, and you should safely find the green.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Now, from long range, this for birdie. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he's going to stay 2 back. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
Next week, the Florida Swing continues. Frankie, it's a home game for you. That's always nice as we head to Orlando and Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. Always a good week.
No, it certainly is. Get some home-cooked meals, that's for sure, and get to watch people play. I don't know, I just love the finish at Bay Hill. 16, 17, and 18. So many tournaments where things have gone awry over that very stretch.
Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this is pretty much as straightforward as you could ask for from this distance. Start it on line. It's got a good chance of finding the cup.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. What a hole this is, Frank. Par 3-4, 250 yards. We're teeing off right in front of the swamp there.
You might see the odd alligator pop its head up. When you look at this, if you want to be clever, you can sort of hit a little cut in here, Rich, and then it'll work with that C-shaped green. It'll keep the tee shot away from the bunker that protects the middle. And you never know, it might just sneak in a birdie.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now, here at the par 3. I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he's going to remain at 8 under. Coming now to another long par 5, the 635-yard fifth. Short hitters do not have to worry about the swamp on the left, but it may come into play for long hitters trying to get home in too. This one starting a hair right. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Here now at the 440-yard par 4-6. Water down the left side to avoid, and a couple choices here. Lay up short of the water crossing the fairway, or risk trying to carry it. See what you've got. Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4. that will not even stay on the green. It is going to finish up on the fringe, a long way from home. Putting up some impressive numbers out here now, 9 under for the tournament. Next up, the 592-yard par 5 7th bends gently from right to left, and really long hitters can get home in 2 with a couple of well-struck shots. The Wetlands not really in play here. This one tugged just a bit. The wind going to push it a little. All right, in the fairway. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. A 9-footer now for his birdie. That one's going to go begging. It misses right. Frustration there. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And it'll stay at -9. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but it's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So a tricky little par 3.
That one safely on the putting surface. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, looking at this par 5 9th hole, it's 621 yards. I need to make birdie here. What's the best way to go about it?
Well, if you're a long hitter, then there's a chance you can reach this par 5 and 2, Rich. But really the best way to make birdie here, good tee shot, and then contemplate the layup. In between the first 2 bunkers, there's a nice section of fairway, and that's not going to leave you much in for that 3rd shot to a green that's very receptive. So really, birdie can be made the hard way, wedge and a putt.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Well, that worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe A huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
We begin the inward 9 at the Wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. Oh yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. This is a 9-footer. A good opportunity lost there. So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at 11 under par. Par 4 11th, 443 yards. What's the best strategy here, Frank?
Somehow find the fairway, Rich. This is brutal. Miss it left or miss it right. But it's Florida. Fairways are wide enough, soft enough. But a good tee shot still going to leave you a lengthy second.
Wind pushing this one a little to the right.
So, he's actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rough. I wonder what's going to happen next.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
111 left to the hole. Ball sitting in the left rough, but has a nice angle to the hole cut on the right side of the green. Sand wedge takes flight. It's coming in just a bit right. Pretty average.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
Okay, not a bad read there on the left to right. It just comes up a little short. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Par 5 12 here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is 576 yards. First par 5 on this backside. Up next, the first par 5 of the back 9 here at the Wetlands, the 576-yard 12 wide fairway with no real trouble off the tee. So it is a good time to let it rip. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
look at this. Wow, what a sensational putt from way out. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And that is going to push him into the lead here on this Friday. Here we are now at the 452-yard par 4 13th, requiring a straight tee shot. Fairway widens for long hitters, offering a good approach to a green flanked by 2 bunkers in front. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Well, he's left himself 121 yards to the hole. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
Just 5 feet left. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. The 14th hole here at the Wetlands. A dangerous par 3 comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
This one has a chance to be close. That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. Next up, the final par 5 of the day here at the Wetlands, the 590-yard 15th. Again, no bunkers or water in the landing zone, so it is time to give one a ride. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. So after reaching this green in 2, this a sizable putt for an eagle. That's a good eagle putt there, beautifully weighted. And just a short one left for birdie. Chance now for another birdie. The putter on point late here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15. And he's opened up a two-shot lead here in round 2. Making our move to the home stretch, the 16th. It's a par 4 and a good one at 455 yards.
And a chance to actually get a good run for the clubhouse because the holes are fairly short coming in. So good drive here. Find the putting surface. Maybe start the roll right here.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and the lead's going to remain 2. Here we go at the 17th. It's a par 3, and it takes one good strike. That's what you like about par 3s of this length, Frank. 238 yards. Can't fake it here.
You certainly can't, and that green just shapes a little bit to the player's right. So the best shot to hit in here would be a little draw. And that is also the avenue provided by those two bunkers, one short left and the other one back right.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. 18-footer. Hit a good putt there. Maybe didn't quite break as much as he wanted it to, and it leaks by to the right. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. Get your 3-wood 250, 260 yards. Do the maths. It's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no. You don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
Oh, and a very rare mistake in what has been a terrific round to this point, as that is going to be into the water. So the drop taken, and now he'll try to find some way to fashion an up and down from where he is and still get out of here with a par. Okay, not too bad there. Might overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And the lead is going to drop down to a single shot. So for our featured golfer fine work here on this Thursday and Friday, they're going to take a one-shot lead into the weekend.
So often we're looking for the big leads, reach 5, 6, 7, perhaps even 8 shots. But in the end, we know that whoever picks up the trophy, it only has to be one. So compelling next 2 days.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.